A group of 3 mountain bikers reportedly saw a reptilian humanoid in 2014 in the middle of a trail located in the Sonoran desert. The bicyclists were riding the 24 hours in the Old Pueblo race course, a 17-mile trail, when they spotted the creature. "It's a tough one," said G. Johnson, 34, a self-described business person from Tucson. "It is a 24-hour track, so you better come prepared with more than enough food and water. There are times you just want to go back and wish you had never got there in the first place. But when you see what nature has to offer you here, well, those regrets dissipate rather quickly." Johnson states that he and 2 other friends were halfway into the track when something terrifying made the group consider canceling the ride. "We had been riding for about maybe 9 hours, taking breaks every now and then. Then Michael says he needs to stop for a minute. We are waiting for him to finish when all of a sudden we see this long figure walking across the trail. He is maybe about 6 foot tall, very skinny, and it had an awkward gait, like a monkey or a man with a disease, almost robotic, kind of," he told Cryptozoology News. According to the eyewitness, 2 of the men were watching the strange animal while the third one, Michael, was unaware of what was happening. "Then all I remember about Michael is him saying 'What the hell is that?' or something like that. But he sounded far away. He probably used a different word instead of hell. Thing is, we had somehow walked a little towards the thing. Don't ask me why, maybe to look at it better, not knowing what it was." Then, Johnson says, the creature heard Michael speak and, apparently taking notice of the intruders, its head took a nearly 280-degree turn. "He stopped and it made eye contact with me and I could see him clearly. The eyes were kind of like a snake's, but black and with a yellow stripe in the middle of the eye. It had green and red scales on the face and head. The red color was kind of like the same as the desert sand there, and it looked like it had a sandy texture too. It didn't have a nose, only 2 holes on it. I couldn't see any ears or hair. A red mouth that looked like it had blood around it, but it didn't look like it was bleeding, it looked like a pattern. It reminded me of a chameleon, but it looked like a person too." Allegedly, the creature raised its long arms with strange-looking claws that looked like a branch full of thorns and waved at them, emitting a loud chattering sound with its teeth. Then it rapidly ran away, in a fashion that reminded the witness of a lizard trying to hide. "He looked like he was examining us and then he ran into the desert. We thought about going back the same way we came, but we thought it didn't matter, since we were in the middle of the track anyway. We were scared, to be honest. None of us had ever seen anything like it. It lasted only a few seconds, but it felt longer than that, at least to me. So after we talked about it for a while, we decided to go on and finish the track." Johnson believes that what they saw was real and not a product of their imagination. When you read these stories online or watch them on TV, well, you think, man, these people are crazy, on meds or something, or in need of attention. But this has made me a believer. There has to be more of them out there. If there's one, there's got to be 2 at least, right? I know most people won't believe a word I said, that's the way I used to be. I don't blame them at all. But they are out there. Now I am not saying this is an alien or a chupacabra or anything like it, all I'm saying is I have never seen anything like it in my life. But I am no biologist, so what do I know? Theories of subterranean alien bases are popular in the UFO community and describe the entities as humanoids of reptilian appearance. Southwestern Native American legends tell the story of underground creatures living next to humans for thousands of years. People living around the New Mexico border report seeing strange lights in the sky and bizarre phenomena.